Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
10 out of 10 died.
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
No. Taken, it's just like the movie with Liam Neeson. Also known as Qui-Gon Jinn. He's great.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie.
2 months earlier.
Worst weather I've ever
Going to
seen.
the kitchen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you
That
up.
doesn't look realistic at all. How about instead of switching on the coffee maker, go grab some coffee instead? Some.
Hey, handsome.
Like on
This is gonna
coffee.
be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
I just stole your coffee. Open up door. Yeah, it's not gonna let me. Oh, wow. What? I got guns. Never mind, we're gonna look at the books instead. I've got 5 best-selling books. And I got more pages. What? Oh, I missed some. That's not good. I missed a lot, dang. Okay, we're just gonna go through all of them really
I
quick.
heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs. At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy, or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice. I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman. "The cabin on Cauldron Lake?" she asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help. But I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice. Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling, caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him. Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
Oh my gosh, I just noticed this little fire thing down here. You can only find those on nightmares, so I only missed one actually. Never mind. Okay, so I guess it stopped recording at some point. I don't know when it did. So, oh, I just noticed I don't have Bird anymore. So yes, this is probably like a month or 2 earlier. Or 5. I actually have no idea. But I'm curious, there's a door here. But then you go over here. There must be like a really small room there or something. 'Cause like, dang. Let's see what the, oh, there's a box. Let's see what the outside here looks like. Well, I can't see the ground, that's a good sign. That means we're on floor number 654. And screw how these chairs are set up. I'm gonna knock them over. Tell the wife to clean it up. It's her problem now. Clean up the mess I gave you. That's messed
Coffee's
up.
on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
No, you won't. I'm gonna steal all of it. I still don't know what the coffee's even used for. It's probably some random collectible
Oh,
thingamajigger.
hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
Pretty gay.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
You're gross. But yeah, they're kinda gay. But, oh, never mind, I have to go all the way to my room. Even though I have to walk all the way there. Dang it. But yeah, they're still pretty
These
gay.
look really good.
No, they're not.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Oh my gosh, we're needing our flashlight.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
No.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Do it
I'm right
to
here,
it.
baby.
I'm
Bye.
fine, I'm fine. Just get the lights back on. Now, please.
There it is. Okay, let's do this crap.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
We're good. We're good. I got the flashlight. Oh my gosh.
You okay?
I'm sorry.
It's those scary
just-
stories.
It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
Time to tell scary
I know
stories.
it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay.
She's just like, I
I
don't.
used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
True story. It actually
Alan.
worked.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
Actually, I did.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Better blow those candles out. Yeah, I told you we're on room floor friggin' 654. You still can't even see the ground when you're outside. The elevator ride is like a half hour.
Nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Pretty great.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
I won't.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the
I
pain
got
gets
my
any
beard
worse or you
again.
experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff
This guy
Grayback
likes
is
fishing.
waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head. I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake?
No.
Doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
He's a fisherman doctor guy. Let's write on this board. We're gonna write profanity. And he's gonna be like, those dang teenagers. And then I'm just gonna be like, well, actually, I did it. And he's gonna be like, huh, no. Those dang teenagers did it. Wait, read. What? Oh, these.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine. I don't have the
That's all they have with it. Identifying features. Knack for winning contests.
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss
That's
Weaver.
very
I'll be
informative.
listening now.
But yeah, there's quite a lot of these.
Back later on to remind you, just in case.
Too bad I don't have a phone to text that number.
Come in, Mr. Wake.
No.
Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Oh wait. So I kinda was right when I said I didn't have a phone, but now I do. That's great.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
And
My men are
no.
already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas
Oh, I
station?
was trying to close
I
it.
wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd locked me up.
You're freaking crazy, bye.
Excuse me. I need to take this.
I don't know who it is, but I'm gonna take it.
Hello?
Alan,
Hey, it's
please
Barry.
help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
No, get out of
I
my
need
face,
to
bye.
get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he'd quit drinking for good.
Mister! Hey, can you turn the lights on? The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
Oh, sweet, paper. I'm in jail.
Hey! Hey! Hey, you! Can you help me? Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got
I'm
drunk
completely wasted
afterward.
right now.
Okay, listen. You gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
Is that all you got to say, sir? And turn the lights off on you.
I told him, oh, yeah, well, I don't hear we're on your feet.
You have issues. Oh, sweet. It's good I came in here. Oh, it's really good I came out. It's really good I came in here. What's this?
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
You ain't gonna find him, boy.
I've seen it twice. I told him, oh yeah, well, I don't hear it.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
So we never found Toby. I guess we weren't supposed to do that. Okay. Is there anything over here? Nope. Okay, over here.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Some drugs. Kick it, boy. I'm on friggin' roids or something right now. Jeez, I'm finding a lot of those. They're like everywhere now.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
No
Barry?
way.
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Yeah, someone's out cold.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Your TV's broken.
Marvelous.
I broke a TV.
I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson
Hey.
brothers might have.
Hey, I broke a TV. Thought you should know that.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I broke
like
a
to
TV
leave. Am I
over
free
there.
to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my! Take it
The
easy.
first.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent.
That's
If
great.
you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me.
Look at my puff
you
jacket.
yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow, I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
That's great. It's like an elephant mammoth thingy. It's a buffalo. Oh my gosh. We have a buffalo. I ride it to school every day. It's pretty great. Okay, actually, that was really far away from my face. I just noticed that. But yeah. If you didn't hear it, I was saying I have a buffalo, ride it to school every day.
Seriously,
Yeah.
Al, what you were saying in the car?
Bear hug.
Just
Bear hug.
listen to yourself.
Bear
What,
hug.
you shot a guy and his body just disappeared?
I'll
When was the
shoot you
last time
too.
you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No!
All of the above.
Look, Barry, I'm missing a week. And someone's got Alice. And
Do you
everything's just...
Coffee.
what it sounds like when you say stuff
This
like
conversation doesn't
that? Don't
matter.
get me wrong,
There's coffee.
It's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Already there. What? Sup, what? Dr. Rusty McNuggets. Dang it. Okay, where's the door I can use? Oh, probably this one. Yeah.
Easy there, boy.
Sup,
I'm
boy?
almost done.
It's Toby.
Hey, Rusty, right?
It's
You run cabins.
Toby.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but
found
mine are
him.
kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught
Never
in a
mind.
trap.
That's not
They're
Toby.
illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes.
His face.
Hell, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky.
Okay, his
Max
face
is
got
still
pretty
groggy
funny
from
there
the
a few
shot I gave
times.
him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on
Al,
the desk
you
across
can't
from
just
the
go
meth
and
killer.
meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my
No.
wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later? I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too. If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that. Oh, and hey, if you take a walk in the woods, watch your steps so you don't end up like Max. I guess I'm a little worried. We got a bunch of campers out there we haven't heard from. It's not like these people are on a schedule, but with the traps, well, you know, I just don't want any trouble.
Right. Thanks.
And shadow peeps are calling all the
Freak me
shots
out?
now.
It's working. Ha ha! Let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now. Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air.
Yep.
A guy who was bulletproof and.
I stopped listening to you a while ago. And now it's midnight. Yay.
This is crazy talk, Al. Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak.
I like
He
how there's
said
like
to come
no
alone.
sound when that lamp fell.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Achoo!